Hey everyone, I'm here. That's the first time that's happened in years of streaming, but my computer crashed right as I hit live, so I apologize for that. Let me check my audio here because Windows always nukes my audio whenever I reboot the computer. But as soon as I went in and clicked live and started opening Wizardry, boom, everything everything went to kabooey. So let me make sure that my microphone setting is high enough here. There we go. All right, well, let's try to go into Wizard again. I apologize for that, everyone. Oops. Well, stuff happens. I only think the Stream Elements bot is here anyway, so didn't miss too much, I guess. Yeah. Alrighty. Anywho, let's see what we got going here on my audio setting. Okay, that's good. All good. All right. Let's try to get into Wizardry. See if it Mad Overlord lets us in this time. So hail to everyone. All right. It's working so far. So yesterday we finished level 7. So let's give level 8 a shot tonight. We'll head back down to 7. I think we got everything in 7, but let's check. All right, let me share my screen here. All right, we can share just the window. There we go. Share. All right, we got Wizardry here. Let's put a little bit of music on. There we go. Okay. I hope everyone's having a good night. We had kind of a warm day in the Northeast, went up to like 45 degrees, almost 50. Like summer again. All right, let's select our game here. Load that last game. All right, so we got our party looks okay. Let's make this full screen here. Got a little avatar up there. All right, so now we've got a pretty strong party. We probably can beat Wordna now, but yeah, let's clear out the last few levels here. So before we do that. All right, so we're on the level 1 here. I'm going to check my Wizardry map here. So let me check level 7. I'm pretty sure... I'm checking the Wizardry strategy wiki, but check my maps here. I'm pretty sure we finished floor 7. Yeah, so we did finish floor 7 yesterday. So let us head down to floor 8. Of course, you always want to cast your big shield spell. There we go. We fought Murphy's Ghost a lot yesterday. That was funny. Level up. That's the one nice encounter on level 1 that will get a lot of experience points. These guys aren't going to get us experience points yet. The blob. 18 experience points. Yes, that's not going to get us anywhere. So once you get to know the this trip to the elevator gets pretty standard fare to get down to. All right, so now we're gonna go level 8. We've got 2 more levels. Now level 9, there's a chute to get down to level 10, so we can't take the elevator to level 10. So we've got 2 more floors to clear. I don't remember what this floor looks like, so I'm not even going to check the. I don't like checking the map before, but yeah, I last played this game. Well, I did play this game for a bunch of years, but 45 years ago, maybe 44 years ago. So it's been a while since I've been to floor 8. Of course, I think I got my characters up to like level 50 back in my old. I must have been on my old PC Junior, I'm assuming, playing this game. All right, so let's cast the more light spell, Benro. I'm assuming this be much more dangerous here. Each level you assume you go a little bit more dangerous. So let's cast the more light. Amelia. That lets us see secret passages. Okay, so and some of these maps had the initials of the, Robert and Wordna's, the creators of the game backwards. So I think that's what this level is. Like I said, I'm not gonna peek ahead. AGS. I can't read can't read what you're writing, but hail, and yeah, we're playing Wizardry 1, which if that is Japanese, is extremely popular in Japan. So thank you for being here. So now we've got some archmages and some samurai to fight. So let's see, the mages. I want to take out those mages because they can cast spells. So we're going to take out. We're going to go into, and of course the samurai can too. So we're going to go front row fighters here. Hide with, hide there. Google Translate. Maybe I'll be able to translate. Let's see here. Translate what's being said, written in the chat. Let's see here. I use Google Lens because I had some wizardry items from Japan. Let's translate it. Let's see. Translate. And hello. Yes, that translates to hello. So good to see you. GS, is that GS Rider? Okay. I will write back hello. Okay, so now we're going to cast some spells here. So let's cast Still Air on the mages, which typically doesn't work. They usually. And let's cast a good spell on these guys. Let us cast. I've only got 4 of these level 5 spells, so let's cast Blizzard Blast. Let's use one of the level 4 spells. And let's see what happens here. Catino, I'll try to cast Catino. Mages typically don't have a lot of hit points. Tino was ineffective. Alright, so I only cast. They didn't cast the. They cast a Halito, which is on 1 character, so. We're gonna do. Fight. I'm gonna go for the samurai here. Fight. Samurai. Fight. Front row. Attack. Front row. And oh, I spelled hello wrong. With a W, sorry. And typo. Let's cast Let's cast well, let's see. Let's save my cure poison, so let's just cast a let's just cast the harm on the mages. Cast spell. Let's cast a big fire. Actually, we don't even need to. Oh, yeah, let's cast on these guys. All right. Okay, now with that small amount of hit points, they're gonna fall here. Yep. So this should be a lot of nice experience points for this. Yep. So 2,200. That's pretty good. 10,000. Yep. 13,000 total. There's a thief. Inspect chest. We've got a couple swords there. All right. So hopefully those are good swords. We'll take that up to our bishop to identify. Alright, so this looped us all the way around here. Let's go to the right here. Counter. What we got? Got samurai. Okay, let's cast a spell. Let's cast a spell. Let's cast. Big fire. Okay, let's just do a standard fight. So they're casting these individual spells, so it's not too dangerous. It's the ones that are really dangerous are the ones that attack, go towards the whole group. So another nice set of experience points there. Stunner. Oh, helm, yep. Sword, oh, lots of nice items. Well, hopefully nice items, yep. And so far, no, knock on wood, no pits. And let's actually cast the mapping spell. So let's use our... There we go. Done my pick. Actually, I was watching the Wizardry movie anime from Japan. It's got English subtitles. And my friend actually worked to represent. He had a licensing company. Worked with Surtech actually. So I'm putting together a whole list of Wizardry items from Japan. They had lots of really cool books. All right, these are life stealers. Not liking the way they look. Scary. Okay, so let's do fight. Row 1, fight, row 2, fight, row 3, hide, spell undead, and I guess I can do row 2. Let's just parry here. They're not going to take a life here. They don't have a lot of hit points, okay. Yeah, so I was actually playing that DVD yesterday, or VCR, and then I had it converted to DVD, and then I found out actually the movie's on YouTube, which is pretty cool. So let's inspect this chest. Exploding box. Okay, oh, flail, mace. 80 GP, nice, yep. So yes, let me find that on YouTube. Yep. So it was Wizardry anime. Let's see if I can find it here. Yep. So this was the Wizardry animated film. Let me put the link in. It's on the YouTubes. I don't know who's got the rights to it, but it is on YouTube. So based on the game Wizardry, it looked pretty darn good. I skimmed through it, and my friend's got a VHS sample tape from way back when. I guess when he's working with the company. So they're putting that stuff on up on eBay. Yep. Oh, didn't work. Wait a moment and try again. Oh, that was Twitch. Yep. It went up onto the YouTube chat though, because we're streaming to Twitch, X, and YouTube at the same time. All right, I think there's something to be hidden. Right, we got 2 mages. They're not going to last long, as long as they don't get their spells off first. Boulder's taking some damage today. 115 damage with the Muramasa blade. Alright, let's cast our mapping spell again. So keep mapping as you go. So we're right here. So that's a J, I guess. Yeah, that's this is the map with the names. Yep, initials on it. Yep. Okay, so this is a legendary dark area in Wizardry where you can't see where you are. Yep. Oh, did that teleport me? Encounter. Ooh, wowzers. There's a lot of guys on this one. Guess what? We're gonna use some tough spells here. Yep. We got lots of samurai and a high priest, so I'm surprised this dragon habits. Damage, not too bad. Alright, we're gonna fight. Number 2 there. Fight against 1. Fight against 2. Hide in shadows. I'm just gonna cast the spell that should take them all out. So we're going to cast Deadly Air. This should take them all out, I hope. Oh, ineffective. Wow. Good to know when this level was ineffective. Yep. Katina was ineffective. Okay, our hit points are okay, but let's do a fight. Fight 1, fight 1, fight 1. Hide in shadows. Let's cast spell. Let's cast. Cast that. Blessing shield. Let's cast. Let me cast. Let's cast Frost King. Okay, that's nice having that armor class down, so let's do fight. One fight. Row 2, fight. Row 2. Attack, roll 1. I'm just gonna save my spells here with the priest. Parry. Let's cast a big fire. Just mistaken about it. My blessing spell is good to cast, yeah. And now that there's 3 left, let's fight. We should finish them off. Wow, so 4,000 experience points, 23,000, yeah. That was a nice encounter. Oh, nothing, no chests there, yep. So yes, I'm definitely, I wonder if, can you cast Dumbapick here? Let's see. Let's see. Ah, yeah, so we ended up, we got teleported down to here, yep. Alright. Just trying to see where the, I'm assuming that's the wall there. So there are some squares that just teleport you randomly. Let's get out of here. Yeah, so the HUD is totally messed up, yeah. These are gonna be some tricky ones. Level 8 ninja, ogre lords, and 2 frightening creatures. So let's fight. It's 1 level 8 ninja. Let's fight. It's level 3. It's always better if you can take out a monster group too. And then let's do hide in shadows. Let's do a spell. I guess those maybe are dead creatures. And let's cast a spell. Let's cast Wizard Blast. Let's go. I don't know how powerful those guys are, but looks like they got about 40 hit points. Alright, so they can cast They're ogre lords, so they can cast spells. Alright, so who's left? 5 of these ogre lords, so we fight. 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 Let's cast spell. Let's cast. Salam. Let's cast spell. Cast another big fire. Yep, so we got that Mahalto off. So let's do fight, fight, fight. Fight in shadows, cast spell. Great cure here. So they got a lot of spells off there. That's what's gonna happen. You have a lot of hit points. Alright, so let's not screw around. Let's heal our party here. So let's cast a spell. We're gonna cast healing. Dukas, he's front row. Let's cast healing on Boulder. Let's cast Great Cure Henry. Let's cast Great Cure Dana. Okay. And then let's use item. Okay. So I think this is the room that you get teleported everywhere. There is one section in the map where you get at this point I wouldn't mind headed back to the surface to heal up. Hopefully this won't be too bad of an encounter. Gain sound, alright, yep. Okay, let's see if we can get out of this section here. Phew! We're out. Big giant troll. Alright, well, with one guy with my fighters. Yep, 55 points. Yep. See you later. let's cast the mapping spell again. So we're here. So if we want to go back, let's head back up. You know, sometimes you don't want to get greedy. We've gotten quite a bit of the half of the map right now. We'll just roll back up and then. Yeah, just go through this. Oh, of course it's counter. Probably should have done that. And of course they surprised us, figures. I get their attacks in first, so let's do fight row 1, fight row 1, fight row 1, hide in shadows. Let's cast spell, let's cast prayer. Let us cast, let's see. Oh, what a big fire. Big fire. Row 2. Fight against Major Daimo. Fight row 1. Fight row 1. Fight row 1. Shield. All right, we got him. 2,000 experience points. Armor. We got lots of armor, lots of items there. All right, but let's not get greedy. Let us head back up because we could have encounters on the way up too. So. And before we leave, always cast the demo pick spell. Let's keep our Rod of Flame equipped, just in case we get in a fight here. 4. We're safe. Made it to floor 1. Nothing can hurt us on floor 1. Famous last words, but yeah. Counter. Run away, guys. All right. Always a nice feeling when you make it another dungeon. Alive. This is the inn. Party rest. There we go. We got our hit points back, our spell points back. Now let's see who's carrying what here. Let's see items wise. Armor. Let's see Benro. Doesn't have anything extra. Okay, so we trade out Benro. And let's see how close are we to leveling up here. He needs 100,000, 100,000. She's getting close. 60,000, yeah, so no one's really close. Of course, Solana is only level 9, so... Oh, and I always forget she's got spells too. But, she's got mapping spells, she's got glass, darkness, so nothing great here yet. Of course, she's in the front row, so you want those third row characters to cast your spells. So let's go back. Let's go to the tavern. I'm going to add our friendly neighborhood bishop. Place Monroe. Go back. Wish we could all do that in one spot, but... So we're going to give our items. Okay, and this is one of the better weapons in the game. Yep, Warper Blade. These look like dragon slaying swords. The icon. Okay, the sword. Look at identify, so probably none of these are. Yep, Dragon Slayer. Mace +1's not bad, but we can sell that. Chainmail. This is gonna be another Dragon Slayer sword, I'm sure. Another Dragon Slayer. So nothing good there. Let's give the chainmail to Henrik. And I think he's got the armor here. Breastplate. Plate. -1, so that's cursed. Cursed item. Not good. So nothing that we need to keep here. Mace +1. Yeah, we don't. That's not. None of that is not good. Sell item. So, not worth anything, but sell it anyway. Dragon Slayers are worth 5k. We've got plenty of those stored in our character. And Mace +1, we'll sell that. So we're up to 280,000 XP, which is good. And chainmail, sell that. You can't use the chainmail. Alright. Let's see, can we buy anything good? Yeah, there's never anything. Doesn't add anything really cool. It's only the stuff that you found and brought back, so. And just generic items. So it would be nice if we could get some extra cool items. So let's add Venro back. There we go. Let's check our items. She's okay. Okay, so now let's quit the title and save. And we're gonna copy this this game. You never know. You never know. Something crashes or goes wrong. Knock on wood, I've had a party wipe since I had one party wipe first time playing. Replaying, but knock on wood's been pretty good. Alright, so let's enter the maze. And cast our big shield. And I'm on Studio AC. It was a good idea. Boring beetles. Well, that's nice because that takes them out pretty quickly. Now, oh, we got a chest here. The beetles had a chest. Didn't have much though. Okay, floor 8 it is. Okay. All right, so let's check what we can find here on this excursion. Oh, well, of course, let's cast. Well, we have the. Shows you where we were last time, so. Oh, and let's cast more light. I don't know if there's any secret. Major Dymo. Got my Rod of Flame equipped, so 10% chance it gets destroyed every time you use it, but hopefully not. Nice thing, of course, it doesn't use spell points. Okay, so 2K. And no treasure. Master Thieves. Well, the thief got smart and ran away. I always think that thieves would have like the best treasure, right? Phew, didn't explode, yep. Alright, so we haven't gone this way yet that much. Yep. And I think the program, it does, you know, the first encounter we got a lot more monsters. I think it knows when you clear the room out. It doesn't come back as hard that second time yet. A book. Oh, we got a book. Wonder what the book is. That's interesting. Maybe it's a spell book? I seem to recall that some of them, it would learn. You could learn a spell before before your level was high enough. So that can be very handy too. Yeah. And no secret passages so far. Don't see any secrets yet. Yeah, there's gonna be an encounter behind here, I'm sure. Okay, just one archmage. Archie mage. You're not gonna last long against my front row. Sword. I'm just gonna walk around just to try to clear. Yep, see that's the R in the initials. I'm guessing that's an R. Yep. Yeah. So one of the designers of the game, well, the designer of the game was RJW, Robert J. Woodhead. Yeah. So, yep. So it's RJ Woodhead. Yep. So, and that, yeah, this is the level with the crazy, crazy teleporting. Yep. So if you're just joining us, we're going to show you what the game looked like in 1981. So this is what the game looked like back then on the Apple. So we do fight, fight, fight. So that's the graphics, and we loved that in 1981. That was awesome. Yep. So inspect the chest, crossbow bolt. Armor, sword, amulet. Oh, amulet. Amulets are always good to find. Nice. Okay. So again, this is what the game looked like in 1981. I'm going to take that down from the top. Archmages. Hey, Joe Dog and your old toys. What's up? So right now, if you're looking, that's the screen. Oh, you got to 180 in Fortnite, or in this game you got to 180. Pretty tough. Let's see here. Let's we got one champ samurai in the back. Fight row 1. Fight row 1. Hide in shadows. Let's cast a spell. Let's cast. Another cast. Oh, 100 subs. Okay, first long form video got 1,000 views. Oh, congratulations! Yep, great job. Keep working at it. Yep. Let's cast Hurt Greatly to one enemy. I got 4 of these spells. Yeah, the problem with the priest, they don't have spells that affect that many spells that affect a whole group with damage. So let's try Manifold Archmages, but usually the resistance to magic is pretty steep. So let's cast. Let's cast a Frost King. I think we're actually almost cleared out level 8. All right. Oh, well, it's you got to do. Appreciate that, your old toys, but you got to. You're getting it done on your own too. Don't forget that. Yep. And long form video to get 1,000 views is pretty darn good. Yep. I almost never get. My shorts get can get thousands of views, but not the long form video. That's definitely tough. Yep. And of course, anyone who wants to sub to your old toys, link is in the show notes below. And of course, let me put your link in if you want to see some cool Star Wars toys. You got much cooler Star Wars toys than me. And just keep plugging at it. And shorts help a lot too, I found. Yep. Yep. And we've got 27 people watching now, which is pretty cool. Hail to everyone. All right. So now let's cast the mapping spell again. Well, let's use so long. She's got 6 of them, so yep. Might as well use her spells. Okay. So that's the initials there. So I think, I'm remembering the map here. These sections up here are, that's where there's a crazy section where it's just rotating, teleporting spells. You just kind of wander around till you can get back to that elevator. Yep. And I think, yeah, those are warp. They're warp zones. Yep. So. Yeah, so there's all these darkness zones. Yep. So it's kind of a crazy map. Yep. Okay, so I think we're almost done with this level. It's a lot. I have to say, it is a lot easier to play with the on-screen map. Back in the day, you just had graph paper. And Wizardry 4, they gave you a stack of graph paper with it. You had to use graph paper to map out the game. So yeah, even with this, on the screen, that's a turn to the left, but that's down the hallway there. You got it. I don't think there's any secret doors here. Ooh. Pretty big group. Okay, so let's do fight. Let's fight the High Priest. Fight High Priest. High Priest. Let's cast the Blessing spell. Let's always got to keep an eye on your hit points too. Yep. Catino. Okay, so let's do fight. Fight row 2, fight row 2, fight row 1, attack row 1, hide, let's cast spell. Let's torch these guys row 1. Let's cast a spell. I would probably... That's one monster. Oh, let's use our... Quite a fight there, quite a fight, yep. So it's not a bad idea to cast that blessing spell. Almost 3,000 experience points. So let's camp. Let's see, how close is she to the next level? So 10,000 experience points, so pretty close. These guys are all pretty far away. But we'll get there. You really want to have that tilt-a-weight spell before you take on Wordna. So she's got plenty of level 1 spells. So we're right here. So I think if we head up towards this section here, and I'll... Let's see here. Oh, nothing. No secret entrances, nothing. Another encounter. And he got smart and he fled. Older, I really need to find another way to Cuisinarts. Nope, nothing there. Yeah, the heads-up map makes life a lot easier. So I think that's it for this level. Other than, you know, counters, of course. I think we've been through the whole level. So let's check our map here. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh, well, we have that one Let's get there. Yep. I think we've cleared out all the major monsters. So. Maybe we get stuck in that section. There's no pits there and nothing that can really hurt you. Got it the second time. Dagger, book. I don't know what those books are. Again, I think those are spell books. You can learn a magic user, a priest can learn a spell. Some spots here. Fight, fight, fight. Hide in shadows. Let's see. Let's just shield. Let's do a spell. Let's cast a spark stone. Alright. Sometimes casting that, even though it's a small spell, just enough extra damage. Ah, crud. Alright, well, that's good that Danver got paralyzed, because I can use my Benro here, cast a spell, and she can cast... softness, there we go. Level 3 spell, so I got 6 of them. Problem is if you're one of your main characters gets paralyzed, it's big trouble. So let's move Danver back here. Okay. That's why I keep Venro. Even though Venro's -1 AC and more of a fighter, like to keep her as a thief there, because you don't want that front line. You know, with that priest, because if she gets paralyzed, then you're totally SOL. Okay, so now let's cast... right here. So I believe that's the crazy crazy part of the map. I don't think there's any monsters in here. I'm gonna go check the Wizardry guide here, the wiki here. I'll put this link in here. So this is once I think I've pretty much cleared out the map. I'm gonna check what this says here. Yeah, so the W3 on this map is a teleportation. Yeah, it looks like, yeah, teleport. So you're in darkness there. Yep. Only powerful monsters, yeah. Alright, so I think we're... Sorry, drinking some tea. I think we're pretty good with this this map here. Yep, yep. Okay. All right, so let's head on home and get our treasure identified here. We're gonna go back up here. Since we're going to head back up, We're gonna head back up, so let's cast something pretty big. Normally I wouldn't cast that here. Just want to get the fight over with, yep. And that he fled, yep. So not bad experience points wise, yep. And no hidden. Alright, so let's cast mapping spell again. Always cast this right before you leave. So it looks like we've got the whole map, and if I'm checking my cheat, you know, the mapping here area here. I guess are there stairs? I don't think there's any stairs on this map yet. Oh, okay, so there are stairs down to this floor yet from the other floor, but they disappear once you're down. So if you got to take the elevator up, you just have to use the elevator on this floor. And there's just, that's the darkness. This was the darkness area here. And this is where all the rotating floors were. Yep. So, okay, so we got this level, which is good. Thanks everyone who's hanging out with us tonight. Got, had around 30 people at the moment, which is great. Hope you're having a good night. So let's the elevator up to floor 4. Those are pretty easy levels. So that's why some of the guides say you can actually skip, you know, go from level 4. If you're high enough on level 4, just go right down to level 10. Take out the big bad, but I like completing everything and getting all the treasure and cool weapons. And you want to go through the whole dungeon right before you hit that final level, yep. Okay, so let's zip it in. Party rest. Let's heal up. There we go. And let's check what our characters have items-wise. Let's see who's got. Alright, so we can give Venro. Let's give the mace to Anver. Armor. Okay. Oh, I forgot she's got that amulet too that I can use. Yep, yep. Alright. So now Venro has no extra items. So what we're going to do is go back, get her bishop. I'm going to make a new bishop because she's got that cursed item, so... I don't think any of these are good items here particularly, but you never know. It's probably just standard armor. Of course, it would... Early in the game, yeah, that would be like, oh yeah, these are all great, you know, upgrades to what you've got. Hopefully that's a cool amulet. Okay, it's a sword. Identify short sword worth nothing. Anointed mace. Breastplate, nothing. Anointed flail. Longsword +1, which is not bad, but jeweled amulet, that's the dumber pick. So, let's see, shield, -1. Oh, so nothing good. Oh, well, I mean, not that bad. You know, early on, those have been really good items, but. Sell that, sell the mace. Of course, I would love to have that, like that item in the beginning of the game. And longsword +1. We've got longsword +2. Here we go. Yeah, he's got a longsword +2. Let's just check. Oh, Duke has had a book. Dagger. And Henrik. I don't know the character had a book yet. Book. That's what I'm trying to see. Okay. Book of Batios, yep. Okay, so that casts the spell. It's not like a scroll, but it doesn't give you. Okay, so this does 1d8. It's almost nothing. I was hoping it was a spell book so you could learn the spell, but it's just like a potion. I guess, right? You just read it, yep. Oh, but you have it so it you can keep using it over and over. So for fun, let's see. Let's give to party member. Let's give to. Oh, we'll keep Henrik. Let's see. We'll keep it. Give one to Henrik. Yep. It's almost does no damage. So 1d8. So let's go back. Sell items. $2. Yeah. That's only worth 250. Okay. Then go back. Okay. So we're just gonna or for fun, we're gonna, let's just try casting that one time, see what happens. Huh? Let's see how close she is to leveling up. Pretty close. Alright, let's save the game. Alright, let's head down to level 9. Let's get it done. Okay, let's cast our big shield. Alright, gas dragon. Normally you'd be scared of lots of gas, but whenever you have 1 or 2 monsters, yeah, 105 with 1 attack. The Muramasa blade. Dragon did not stand a chance. It's when your characters get paralyzed or poisoned that can be really dangerous. Alright, floor 9. Here we go. Entry number 9. Trying to get word into that amulet, yep. Okay, here we go. Let's cast more light. Well, you always get a little nervous on a new level, right? Your characters are pretty high level, but I'm sure there's going to be some pretty tough combat on this floor. So let's head into this doorway here. First encounter, level 9. Let's see what we got. Frightening creatures. Night Stalkers. I don't know what Night Stalkers do. Fight, fight, fight. Hide in shadows. Spell. Let's use that and let's do Book of Badios. Let's do that. Okay, so they are undead creatures. Yeah, so if you scroll back, I have it on fast combat, but vulnerable spells, 1 night Stalker, yeah. Let's use that for fun. Alright, let's check what we get. 1200 XP. Anti-mage. Uh-oh. Scroll. Okay, so these guys are not a problem. And they run away. We Chuck Norris them. They just ran away. They left their treasure. Would be lizards. Let's cast. And none of her spells are that good right now, so let's use her low level spells up. And when she's in combat, she's not going to cast the shield spell on herself. So. Alright, it's gonna be an encounter here. Nope. No hidden passageways either. So knock on wood, so far pretty easy encounters, but I'm sure we're going to get some tough ones soon. I'm getting a lot of treasure. Not necessarily anything good, but again, no hidden passageways. Let's see what we got here. Some big troll. So he had 42 hit points or less, yep. Lots of daggers going. Level 10 fighters. I think we should be able to take these guys out pretty quickly. Scroll and armor. Nothing in that closet. Okay, so we're here. Oh, missed that little corner. You always got to walk around all the corners. Yep. I'll come back. I just want to see what. Priest. Unless you're a group of magic users, a big group, you're not going to do any damage to my party if you're 3 or less. Or you have the initiative. And especially with that Muramasa blade, it's nasty. Yeah, so far there's been very mild encounters on this level. There's got to be some big bads, I'm thinking. Aha! That's the way down to level 10. It's been 40 years since I've seen that, or more. Let's screenshot that. So we're not going to go there tonight, but yeah, that would be the shoot down to level 10. All right. We'll even go one more square there. So let's cast the mapping spell. So that's where that chute is. Very cool. Very cool. Yep. Let's save that spot on the map. That's interesting. Oh, that's, you know, it's been a long time. I knew that it was really quick to get down to Wordness. So, you know, once you got really good at the game, you would either teleport down to here, teleport. That's what it was. You just go like this around the corner, straight ahead, boom, and you're down to level 10. So that's how you could get back to level 10 pretty quickly. Or yeah, or just come out the elevator. What am I saying? Just come out the elevator and go there. Yeah. Hey, Mr. Tonic Madman, how's it going? Playing a Wizardry today? I think we've cleared this level. I think that's it. Unless they're missing something up here. Let's see. Let's square there. Anything this way? Let's see. Let's cast our mapping spell. Okay, so a little bit. Alright, so we did miss that section. Okay. Upper right. So hopefully we'll get some good combat here. And let's put that before we leave. Okay, so let's go back that away. Doing good. Playing some Path of Exile 2 right now. Sounds good. Hope you have a good night. Better than those thieves. Alright, there's gotta, like I keep saying, there's gotta be some much bigger bads. Alright, made short work of those guys. So we got some cool magic items. Sword. There should be nice, some nice items on this level of the dungeon, you would think. Find, yeah. 7 mages, but there's only 3 of them, so. And Mr. Tonic said, resurrect a 3 of white party member. They'll start an expedition to get enough gold to revive the others next. Now, if you're level 1, it's free. I'm assuming you made it past level 1 then. So level 1 in this new game, it's free to resurrect characters. Which is maybe cheesy, but it's nice if you're just a level 1 starting out. Sword, mace, yep. And then if you get powerful enough, yeah, you can farm that Murphy's Ghost for XP. But that's tough in the beginning to do, yeah. Takes a lot of grinding, yeah. It's also nice and satisfying too when you get that, get your party members up. Never get cocky, right? Let's see what I got here. Oh, Master Thieves. All level 2. Okay, level 2, yep. The cool thing about the game too is they're left in the dungeon, so you can go revive them. Now, if they turn to ash, you have one more chance to revive them. I don't know if it matters what level the characters are, but I've lost characters permanently where they you tried to resurrect them and they turn to ash. Well, first they'll turn to ash, and then you can resurrect the character from just ash, but if it fails that second time around, character is gone for good. And I did lose a character. Oh, Solon leveled up. Good. I did lose a character for good in this this new session. Low level character, but like 3rd or 4th level, and just totally gone. Yep. Okay, so we're in that top right hand corner. Guess that's it. Yeah, there's no way. It looked like there was a passageway down there, but nothing with the no secret passages. I think I'm gonna finish level 9. Let's see. Unless I missed a secret passage, I'm gonna check the guide once I think I've cleared the level, just so I have a backup check. And this is nice. They might be better off re-rolling and starting over, yeah? Let's see who these guys, level 8 priests, yeah. I was surprised if they're toast then. Well, it's fun if you've already re-rolled the characters, and it's kind of fun to bring them back. Is it 250 gold to resurrect or 500? And your old choices are I had to lock up, I'm assuming, yeah, your Star Wars collection up. Because you had some good. In your house, you mean? Or just, where'd you have to lock them up? The Star Wars stuff is very valuable now, so. I think this is it for this level. I'm just wandering through just to see if we get anything else, but I'm just using that for fun. So let's just dispel 2 of them, good. Oh, 250, yeah, so yeah, I sound like a rich SOB now when I got like 200,000 gold. It's like 250, but in the beginning of the game, 250 gold is quite a bit, yep. Oh, Girl Toy says Portland is a madhouse, yep. Yeah, you don't want to get your collection stolen, God forbid, yep, yep. So I think we're gonna head back up. Let's see here. These lizards are pretty smart. They run off at least, yeah. The other thing to do, like I said, if you create characters, you get some basic items, you can sell them, but I don't think they're worth that much, but if you stack them up. But at this point, you'll never make it past Murphy's Ghost being a level 2 character, unfortunately. See, they got a spell off. That's some damage. I should have cast a spell. I thought I had him, but not major damage, but annoying amount of damage. Yep. Okay, so now. Oop, almost went down there by accident. Let's see. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is check. Well, first I'm going to cast mapping spell here. Right, so I'm going to check my Wizardry guide because I think we finished the level. So let me consult the Wizardry guide here. And I haven't looked at this yet because I didn't want to know what floor 9 was like because it's been 40 plus years since I've been there. Okay, so what's W? Oh, teleport. Oh, so if you end up outside the map. Oh, there is a section. I am missing one section here. There's a hidden section you can teleport to. So if you go into this room here, you can teleport to the right. Now, I don't have the teleportation spell. And this is A, C, and G standing for initials. The second author of Wizardry, Andrew Greenberg. So ACG. But you can't, the A is hidden. I guess this is G and C right here. Pretty clever. So you see the G here, guys? And that's, oop. And that's the C. Oop. Let me get the map back here. C, G, and then the A is hidden. But I believe you can only get there with the teleport, so it's a one-way. W on this map. There's teleport start and end, okay. Your goal on the floor is a chute located steps away from the elevator. If it only means reaching the bottom of the maze, where Wordna awaits because attempts to use the spell of Malor to reach floor 10 fail. The floor contains nothing else in particular other than many occurrences of strong monsters who deal high experience points, making an ideal place for training below before you tackle the floor below. You should not attempt to go this floor until you're sufficiently experienced to level 13 or beyond. Tilt-A-Wait is the invaluable spell you need to wait for. Let's see, one thing to note, the NES version appears to be missing the A portion of the map containing the C and the G. So, the A room, the only way to reach the rooms occupied by the letter A is to teleport inside, otherwise it is inaccessible. There's no real reason to visit it other than to explore it and map out the entire level. A secret one-way door is the only means of escape of this area, yep. When you step on the chute, you'll receive a message and be whisked away to the southeast corner of the floor below. Do note that in the immediate vicinity of the landing site, there's a warp zone which will take you back to the castle, providing you a quick means of resurfacing. Oh, that's right, yeah, so you can go down and then pop back up. But, alright, so I think we got through level 9 here pretty quickly. I'm kind of disappointed by the caliber of the monsters. The other floor 8 had tougher monsters. So let's head to floor 7. Let's mine the dragon a little bit, or farm the dragon a little bit. See if we can get that another Vorpal blade, maybe. I think we've got some slots free to do some dragon mining. The dragon. Again, with these 3 in the front row, see, 198 hit points of damage unless she misses. And this dragon has the best treasure in the game. But it's a 5% chance. So armor and a staff, sword. All right, so let's check. We'll head back out. Let's check our characters here. Dagger in a house. So it's probably junk. I'm assuming a junk item there. Let's check who's got spots. Oh, that armor could be interesting. Let's see, could just drop this stuff. But, ooh, that's... Could that be... That could be a Vorpal blade. Oh, cool. We found that on another level. That wasn't here. Yeah, I should have checked. Oops. Always should check your characters to see. But see how that icon is? My mic is flipping, rotating around. Okay, so that's could be another Vorpal blade, which would be sweet. Sword and scroll. So I think we're pretty filled up. Let's antidote again. Let's discard. Then scroll. I'm gonna discard. I'm gonna farm the dragon. Do a little bit more farming. And scrolls are never that good, yeah. And let's discard. Let's discard that. Probably a junky dagger, but... Okay, so let's escape. Quit the title menu. Alright, so let's farm the dragon a couple more times. I think we got another Cuisinart blade, which would be sweet. So complete that front roll, because Thulder, that +2 sword is just not cutting it. We're dropping those items we made in our party. See it? Gets that spell off, does a lot of damage. Oh, okay. So now let's cast some healing spells here. And we're only going to do like 2 more times with the dragon, so we can just heal all the way. I mean, the most the dragon can do to you is 40 points, so. So I think we have enough for 1 more attack on the dragon in terms of slots with our party. And you don't have, once you know there's a hidden door there, you don't have to cast that again either. If you click on it, you can heal it. That's it. Oh. Come on, dragon. Supposed to have some treasure. But I think we did get that sword on. Oh, I must have got it on level 9, yep, so which is pretty good. See, 12 damage, not much, yep. 82 damage, yep. Actually, you know, if the sword could be cursed, but you could give it to your character can use an item and not know what it is. Okay, just a shield there. So let's camp. Let's see what. So he's filled up, filled up, filled up. Got a couple more spots left. Actually, let's. Give to Portland. Okay, let's. Let's equip this. Let's take a chance. Let's see what damage. If this is a Vorpal blade, it's gonna do some nice damage. We'll check that out. So I believe, even though you know you can use the item, just not sure what it is. So let's see what happens here. Tell about the damage. Yeah, 2 for 28, so probably is a Vorpal blade, although Ducas's attack wasn't that good yet. But if that is that Vorpal blade, that's really the last item I was looking for to complete the party. The title menu. See what happened there with Thulder. That combat, yeah. Went too fast. You can toggle fast mode on and off. Oh, Henrik got paralyzed. Okay, let's heal our people. Softness here. Sometimes it messes up. Lock up. Oh, locked up. Let's do Alt F4. Go back in. The game is slightly buggy. Not terribly buggy, but so that was just the game crashing. Sometimes casting a spell, camping, I found just locks up the game. Yep. So now let's Venro, cast spell. There we go. Okay, so let's check our items. She's filled up. One slot. So 2 slots left, it looks like. Okay, and those helms are probably Garbaggio, but yeah. Hopefully the game autosaves and you don't lose progress. Yeah, it seems like it autosaves when you're there, thankfully. That would be super annoying. Especially when it crashes, right? So you can see sometimes it'll flash on the right-hand side to see game saving, auto-saving. Yeah. So when you used to play this, you had a scenario disc. Yeah, okay, 3 times for 42 damage. So that's definitely a Vorpal blade. Yeah. Nice. Anti-mage. Sword. Okay, so I might keep that +2 sword just to have for another character. I wish I could send you stuff, Mr. Donegal. You can't send stuff to other players, unfortunately. Or between the game, there's no game world. So let's see what we got here. Yes, that's got to be the blade of Cuisinart. Probably +1 sword, I believe there. +2, maybe +2. Okay, so we've got 1 spot left, and that could be another good sword too. And staff could be good. Okay, so let's go one more time with the dragon. And when you quit the title, it saves the game, yep. Well, back in the day, I know a lot of people said they used to play with their... We played on floppies, so if something really bad happened to your party, you just click the floppy drive open, the door on the floppy drive. It would, I never did that, but it would stop, you know, obviously stop the writing. You had the main game disc, then you had a scenario disc that you would make from the main game disc and play it on that. You could transfer your characters to like Wizardry 2 and Wizardry 3, which is really fun. Now this version, I guess you can't transfer your characters to 2 and 3, but hopefully if this game did well enough, they'll come up with, we'll redo 2 and 3 as well. Come on, disarm the trap. No items? Oh, come on, I'm getting greedy here. I want an item. Now this game has been out for actually I think a whole year or more. I just can't believe I didn't know about it. You know, this is big time Wizardry. Oh, those guys didn't do much damage on the fire dragon. Ramasa blade took care of that. Gas bomb. Shield. Okay, so I think that fills up the party. Check, we'll go back out here. And of course you can use a mouse now too, which is nice with this, yep. So let's see, that's full. Okay, everyone's pulled up. So, unfortunately I don't have the Malor spell yet. So I think that's going to be... I can't remember if this is a level 6 spell or 7 spell. I'll have to check all the spell lists. I actually found my list, my manual from 1981 was photocopied, but it was from 1981, yep. Okay, so let's head back out of the dungeon. And I know this way by heart now. Of course, now I'm going to get lost so much. 2 level 6 ninja, 2 level 5 priests. Let's just fight. Well, the ninjas can be really dangerous because they can they have a chance at a critical kill. Yep. Yatholdo hits level 5 priest 4 times for 55 damage. So that's definitely the Leto Cuisinart. There's nothing you can do about that too. Yeah, just ninja can just take out a character. Yep. Not go the wrong way, good. Set to floor 4, floor 7. ribbon. I'll take the elevator here. Now we gotta identify all the loot we got. That's gonna take a while. Alright, we made it out alive. Rest our party there. Alright, so now what we're gonna do... Oh, we'll just have to take... Oh, twice. Characters actually age in this, so... That's like a week. I just added a week to their lives. Yeah. So let's... add the party. Good old bishop. Henrik. Okay. Let's identify this. Let me take a screenshot here. Oh. Warple blade, sweetness. That's what I thought. We knew that, but should have checked that encounter to see where we got that Warple blade. I'll have to go back. Of course, we had longsword +2. True thought, dagger, regular dagger. Home +1, yep. You can tell by the icon, yep. So let's go sell some of this stuff. The longsword +2. Now I think Tholdor, we have 2 longsword +2s. So we want to keep that extra longsword +2. Where'd that end up? Oh, Henrik might have it actually. So I won't sell that right away. Got plenty of money now, so I'm an obnoxiously rich adventurer, so 310,000 gold. So I'm gonna keep that in a plate mail +2. Oh, -7 AC bonus. We're definitely not selling that stuff. All right. It's a plate mail +2 -7 bonus. Okay, so it's equivalent to... Oh, nice, yeah. So that's equivalent to the breastplate +3. Tholdor has plate mail +1. And she's got chainmail +2. That's -5. This is -6. So let's give that to Tholdor. Let's equip that. So -4. Nice. Plate mail +1. Let's give that to Solon. -5, -6, we'll equip that. You know, sometimes in D&D too, the you know, the chainmail has got less mass, So it depends on your DM, or, certain rules, but it could be better to wear that, that chainmail +2 now. I might keep that too and give that to another character. So if you're starting out, another party, yeah, you can transfer your items. It's nice to have some items you can give if you're bringing another few players along. Let's see, so she's got this. I think once you sell it to the store, you can buy it back, but okay, so she's clear. Looks like a cool shield. Okay, let's identify stuff here. Cursed items here. Let's see, +1. Oh, +2. Another +2. Nice. Shield +2. All right, awesome. Good items here. I'm just gonna go. Let's see. Let's check who's got. Okay, shield +1. Shield +1. So give. Holdor. Actually, give Dukas gets the best stuff. Okay, so it's equip. Nice. So shield +1 seems to be pretty common. So we could always purchase that at the store if we needed to. Okay, so let's head to the store and sell some items again. Let's have another item. Oh, somehow she equipped it. First items, you still get the money. So this I'm going to sell while they're keeping. Couple long swords +2. Let's sell one of them. Actually, no, let's keep those. Let's go back. Let's put that back. And this all takes a while to do. Sometimes using the keyboard works better. Alright, let's see if this is a... Alright, sweet. +2 shield. Found some good stuff tonight. Okay, so let's give that to Holdor. That's -5 AC. That's a cool item. She has the Mage Master, so. Protects attacks from arcane enemies, although she was getting hit by some spells, so now let's go sell some more items. Yeah, lots of goodies, yep. So characters are decked out pretty well right now. I saw that. Sell a little bit. Oh, so I think that got equipped. Move cursed item. Let's see if I can. Yeah, so. Yeah, so I can remove cursed item. That's fine. Not gonna remove that. That's too much. You're crazy. I'll keep those 2 + 2 long swords. So I think are all identified. Oh, and I think Henrik's got some items identified. Let's check. Identified. The shield +1 we can sell. Yep. So, oh, and we also didn't level up. Let's see if we get anything good. 7 hit points. Alright, that's decent. 1 tier 1, 2, and 3 spells. Mahalto and Molito. So, we should much rather have the pre-spells for healing. And we did get 2 new attribute points, so. Piety I don't think helps because they're magic users, the samurai, so let's just give her luck. Yep, that was good. 7 more hit points. Okay, so let's check what Venro has. Oh, a couple of more items to sell. That's right. Yep. Shield +1. These are very common in the store. I think I'm gonna keep that chain now. It just actually goes in the store, so I'm just gonna sell it. So I think if we go see if we're going to buy an item, it's going to be yeah, the weapons that we sell are in there. Of course, once you sell it, you got to pay twice to get it back. So, yep. Alright, so let's go back. We go to the tavern. I'm going to add Henrik, replace Venro. Could be a cool staff, I think. Let's do screenshot, which is fun to do. Chainmail -1, alright. This I'm hoping something good. Ah, staff -2. Minus is bad, right? Yeah, minus. Let's see, what kind of sword is this? Evil longsword +3. So if you have an evil character, this is actually one of the better swords in the game too. So we got a lot of cool stuff. Another +2 longsword. Have to be evil to use that. Let's do another screenshot. That's one of the better weapons in the game. Let's see if I give. I'm just gonna save the game, just in case that's cursed or does something crazy. I don't think it does, but let's here. Okay. Just for fun. Now I'm backed up. It should tell me you can't equip it. Oh, it does. It does let you. Oh. Dummy. Yeah, so. I think an evil character can use it. If I remember correctly. Let's just go to Baltic and see what that costs. Yep. Oh, yeah. But that's the let's see, no cursed item. I don't have any evil characters, but I think I have to Google, but I think evil characters can use it. So let's put the title menu. That's why you have to back it up to another slot. Alright, so I'm not going to equip that. I'm going to leave that there. So let's go sell this other stuff. So it is 25k to sell, but I'm going to save it for now. Sell that. Sell that. Oh, it's got equipped, so some worth it. I got plenty of money, so. Fortunately, got equipped, but that's what happened with that cursed amulet. So, so sometimes you can identify it and it won't equip it, and then you can sell it like that +3 sword. But this was the one I didn't want to. I didn't save the game before that one, which is the way to play, I guess, but. It'd been nice to have had that money, yeah. See if this is anything to sell. Okay, so now we're gonna do. Let's go to the tavern. Add a number. I think Yawen. Has my special items I've been saving. Let's see here. Okay, yep. So she's got the Thieves' Dagger, Dragon Slayer's War Slayer, Short Sword +2. Let's go here. Let's. Oh, she's full. Full up. And that Thieves' Dagger is really rare, so that can convert a thief into a ninja. And I believe you still have some trap disarming prowess, but not as good as the thief. But I've got such a good front row now. There's really no point in using it. But might experiment it with another game. Okay, so let's go back to the tavern. Let's see, it's a Dern. Okay, so let's go back. Dern, I might convert him to a magic user. So his items. He's got decent items too. He was my main frontline fighter for a while, so let's give him the longsword +2. Let's give him the evil longsword. I'm gonna look up if you can use that. Okay, Mage Master, good there. Thieves, of course, can't use gloves. Have to wear leather armor. So he's loaded up with stuff. Let's give. That. Durin actually has a +2 shield, so let's give this to Salon. Breastplate -6. What's okay, so it's the same -6. Let's equip this. That's -7. Done. Okay. So now let's go back to the tavern. Now go back. Plus Durham. Okay, so she's empty. So we'll check she's empty. You can't do that in the tavern, so. Okay. They're set. Oh, I can sell that shield +1. Alright, we're in good shape here. So that +1 shield. Alright, so we lowered our front line's armor class. We leveled her up to level 10. Let's check out her spells, actually, that she's got now. So she's got 2 level 3 spells. Well, Mahalto's actually pretty good, so in a catch you could do that. But of course, she does so much damage with that one sword that it's, you know, is it worth it? I don't know. That's the problem. So, and the Spark Storm is 3 to 18. Big Fire 4 to 24. So that is a really good spell to have. I guess, you know, in certain cases you could if you had like 3 levels of monsters. Yeah. It's not entirely not useful, but it's better if you had those. Like if Danver had spell casting ability. Really need to get another priest in the group. We might convert Dukas to a lord eventually, so then you would have those priestly spells, but it takes a lot of time to build up. And of course, the bishop takes the most time to build up. That's bishop has can get all the spells of both magic user and priest, but it takes forever to level them up. I think it's like level 38. Either 28 or 38, really high level before they get all the spells. So I think we're in pretty good shape here for next time. Wow, we got a lot of people hanging out with us tonight. We've got almost 40 people right now, which is awesome. Thank you, everyone. And let me know in the chat if you played Wizardry before, or seen this game, or knew about it before the stream, or be cool to know. But I think yeah, I don't want to head to, what time is it? Oh, it's 2:30, so it got late early, as Yogi would say, so don't want to head down to level 10, but I guess the next time we'll head down to level 10 and try to beat Wordness. So the other thing I wanted to show everyone too was if you go options here, game options, let's see, we can go to old school options. You can update this. So this is how I have it set up. So random roll is your starting attributes. Level up is you can buy random chance to increase. But you always get 1 to 3 points. Yep. You could also your points could decrease. It's made no sense in the game when you go up a level. An attribute would decrease. Like your strength. It just made no sense yet. So this is the age of your characters. Yep. Cost. So your characters could age out too. So. In configuration, expanded, allowing players to do simple things they can only do in a camp, plus a new ability to rest, recover HP, and spell. Just, creature comforts there. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you could stay. You had to pay for staying at the inn. It's just, once you hit a level, so much gold. Yeah. Oh, Mr. Tank, you sent that auto roll app today. Awesome. Okay. Why don't I might check my email right now on that one just so I see how to run it, and then you can help me with that, if you don't mind. Let's see. Let's check my good old Marc D with a C Gmail. Yep. So here's the auto roller app. Okay. It's in your drive. You sent it. Yep. Okay, so added a readme to install and run it. Haven't tried it on Windows 11, which I'm using, unfortunately. Yep. Main thing is that Microsoft changed anything related to automatically grabbing window focus and sending key presses. Yep. Okay, so this is pretty awesome. So I'm going to go check this out. I'm just going to read the readme. Let's download this. Thank you for sending me this floppy drive from 1981. Yep. Okay, so this is pretty amazing. So this is to, when you roll a character, it'll screen grab and wait till you get till 29. So it'll know when you hit that 29, so you can let that run. Okay, so do you do programming for fun or also part of your day job? Let me open this up. Yep. So it's a Python script. I keep rolling. Okay. Okay, so I need to install Anaconda or Miniconda Python Manager. Okay, so you've got all. So I won't do this now because it got late early. But you have. So I can't see the chat right now, but thank you for these extremely detailed instructions. Okay. Really detailed instructions. Yep, this is really great. Yep. Okay, so it'll grab the window, an OCR, yep. Wow, this is awesome, yep. Thank you for taking all the time to do that. So let me get back to the chat here. And installing is a little involved, but that's okay. I've dabbled in programming. It's been a while, but I got some experience. But those instructions look very, very well done, just from the couple of seconds of skimming through them in the text file. So that very nice job. And okay, you say day job for many years. Yep, it seems like it would be. Yep. Only been tested on Windows 10. Sometimes with left control key pest behavior, Windows might be tricked into thinking the control key is stuck in the down position. If you go to web browser, scroll the mouse on the font size. Yeah, that increases. Yep. So I'm actually really old school on my keyboard, so I have the control key mapped as a caps lock key because that's what the first IBM had. Was the control key was next to the A key, and that's where it belongs when you're doing all your control, all control, X, cut, copy, paste, and all the different commands. So hopefully I don't think that'll matter, but I do have the control key mapped with a caps lock, and control on the keyboard is mapped as caps lock because IBM had it right that first time. So I don't know if you've used that keyboard before, but yeah, it's I'm just so used to that. And my Northgate Omni key was my keyboard of choice for many years. I still use that at work. And one of the other ones went bad. I've got to a couple of keys went bad. I've got that taken apart to fix. Yep. So day job for many years. Yep. And I just wrote a prototype for this for fun and ran it through the Gemini to get the web interface. They didn't want to speed forever to get to work. Yep. Oh, very cool. Yeah. So you used Gemini. Yep, for the web interface. Very cool. Very cool. So really appreciate that. So I'll try to run that tomorrow. Yep. Create some level some characters with 29 points to play with. Yep. So let me explain some of these options here. So yeah, the ambient map. This is just the map of your party's perceived surroundings visible. But you can turn that off if you want to go back to it. Same thing with the Demopec map. You can turn all these things off, like the hints. Bad stuff on party wipe. Old school, your character could get eaten, gold pilfered. So if you get lost in the maze, you could die. Maybe, maybe not. I turn that off. Surprise round casting. When disabled, enemies and players are not able to cast spells in surprise round. I always turn that off, and I'm pretty sure it was traditional D&D. When you surprise someone, you don't have time to cast a spell, but you could change it. I don't remember what the original game had. Hammond, that crazy spell. The several effects will not trigger due to a bug. If enabled, you have a chance to trigger these additional effects. Yep. So turn that. They fixed that. Extra gold. If there was like one extra gold piece, it would get this. It would be discarded. This way, someone gets it. Hide and ambush. This is your thief and ninja. They can hide, and then attack from the back row. That was brought about. I think Wizardry 5 was the first game that had that. So that's like Wizardry 5 here. When I first encounter an enemy, each character will roll to identify. Inspect enemy characters can attempt to learn details. Up to 3 levels of detail can be revealed and stored. Yep. Yeah, so roll per combat. Characters attempt to identify each creature each time it's faced. Only the most basic information. You can use fast combat to skip animations for enemies you've learned a lot about using the new system. Yep. So it just makes it faster. So roll per combat. And this is just inspect enemy. So yep. I have it on inspect enemy. Yep. So as you keep encountering, it'll basically auto-identify characters. Yep. Action redirection. When an enemy is no longer able to attack or cast a spell upon the attack or spell will be redirected to another enemy, which makes sense in Dungeons and Dragons. Yep. So if disabled attacks are lost, I think that was the old. In old school, I think that wasn't enabled yet. Runaway in turn order. Preventing lost action for this round. Yep. So that's if you're running away. Honor guard revealed. I made it repeatable. Haven't done that yet, but this way, originally you could receive this award multiple times. Some of the new systems have made it trivial to exploit the system to accrue large amounts of experience quickly. If set to once, any character will receive the experience reward only the first time. It's not aligned with later versions of the game. We think this makes for a better, more balanced experience. For balancers and using any of the options, this category will permanently mark your character. Currently, this has no effect. It may exclude them from participating in future updates and contests. Content. Oh. Interesting, interesting. Okay. That's good to know just before I do that, so. May exclude them from participating in future updates and content. Yeah, I'll definitely let you know how it works. Yep. And I left these old school settings to the defaults when I started. I don't know if you can change it during the game, but might want to back up some of my characters. Yeah. So I think this is... yeah, I think also honor guard record repeatable once. I'm just catching that now, yep. Yeah, because in the original game you can get, that's how I got up to like level 50. I just kept going down to kill Wordna over and over and over. I guess it's a lot faster to do too, yep. So to permanently mark your character. Yep. So I guess I have to back up my characters. Yep. I also thought there was a setting where you didn't lose your items too. Yep. Oh, keep gear. Yep. That's it. Keep gear. Yep. You lose it all. Yep. Yep. So you can set it. I had it set to keep gear. Yeah. So modern. Let's see, once. Original, repeatable. Console, yeah, the console's a little bit different. Custom. So, interesting. That's good to know. So I wonder if I can back up. I gotta find the save file so I can back up those slots. Yep. Yeah, losing items would be off. It happened. It happened though. Yep, or what you would do was just, give your items to another character in the dungeon, and then defeat Wordner was magic, tilt-a-weight spell. A couple magic users take him out, and then you don't have to worry about losing your items. So I got to find my original. I got to get my PC Junior up and running. And get that, find my old, I think I found one of the old Wizardry discs, so it'd be fun to pull up those characters, but I never paid attention to this, and they call it cheats. It's under cheats. So I don't know if you can change that, and it will affect it, so of course I haven't done the honor guard yet, so, because I would stink if you couldn't use your characters from Wizardry, that you played here, and if they come out with Wizardry 2 and 3, that's part of the fun, is bringing your characters in. So, of course, you probably could scratch it. You could probably, if you're a programmer, you could probably go in there and edit the character, so that's not there. But that's part of the fun of the game too, is playing like it is. So I might change it to just getting that once, because I would like to go to the next level. And you can. Get a ton of points, I think, just from taking Wordner out anyway, so I'll check that out. All right. Let's save and return to title. All right, well, I think good time to end now, although we did hit 40 people that are watching it, so thank you, everyone, and Mr. Tonic, thank you for sending over that Python script. I will definitely check that out, let it know. Let you know how it goes if it works on Windows 11, and I'll make sure to back up the game big time. I wonder, can you do? We only have 5 slots, so I guess you can't. Yeah, you could do. Yeah, I could do a new game in one of the slots too. But I'll just load up one of my extra slots here. Yeah. Oh, so actually this is my last game. So here, so let's copy game to here. You can tell by how much gold you have. 318. There we go. All right. That's awesome to know. Make sure I did that. All right, everyone. Yeah, so really appreciate everyone hanging out tonight. And if you don't have the Wizardry game, go. The link where you can purchase is in the show notes here. Let me post that up here. Let's see here. Let me get that link. All right, so in my show notes here. Let me put this in the chat. If you do want to buy this guy, I don't know if it's still on sale for $15, but definitely worth the $15, even $30, I think. All right, here's the link here. Okay. Let me pin that message. Actually, StreamYard does this cool feature where you can do a QR code, so let me add that in here. All right, so if I do that, you can click, scan that, and take you to where you can buy Wizardry on Steam. I don't know if it's just Steam that's available, but I don't know if it's available on Epic as well. Let's see. Oh, it's back up to 35 smack rolls. Yep. So the sale is off, but I think it's worth the $35 too. Yep. And I played it for 40 hours. Okay. I should have bought my old-time buddy Brian. We played this game for hours. I should have sent him a copy too. All right, everyone. So great hanging out with you tonight, and thank you again to Miss Atonic, and we had Your Old Toys here. Let's see who else was here. Joe Dog was here, and we had someone from Japan here. It looks like. GSR I drink V8. I think that means hello. So hello, yep. I'm guessing from Japan. And let's see, do we have anyone on the vertical here with us? Let's check our vertical fans here. Just our friend from Japan there. But all right, everyone, we'll have a great Friday. Don't forget it's Friday. Go to work, but enjoy it. Yep, and we'll catch you tomorrow. I got late night Fortnite, but if I have time, maybe before, we'll definitely finish up. We'll hit Wordna at level 10 sometime in the next few days because I can't wait to get down to that level 10 again. So, all right, everyone, thanks, and let's play a few fun things on the way out, and we'll catch you on the next Wizardry Expedition. Thanks, everyone.
I just love clobbering time.
You're still here?
I'm sorry, Captain. I'm an engineer, not a magician.
Nice set of hooters you got there.
How about global nuclear war? True love is the greatest thing in the world. Except for nice MLT. Mutton, lettuce, and tomato sandwich with the nice and lean, and the tomatoes are ripe. It's so perky. I love that.
Who you gonna call?
Klingons do not allow themselves to be probed.
You're You're going the wrong way! What? You're going the wrong way!
You have to set an example, even in the face of stupidity. Everybody that reads comic books knows that Kirby Silver Surfer is the only true Silver Surfer.
Can you just my boobs? You should look at my face. You should look at my face.
I'm trying, but it's so close to your boobs.
Ha ha.
Fun storming the castle.
It's 106 miles to Chicago. We got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it.
You're still here? It's over. Go home.